I want to talk about balance. And actually, recently, there's been multiple people who have talked to me about finding balance in my life. Now, I appreciate it. They see that I work a lot, or they see that I stay up late, or whatever it is that they see in me, they encourage me to find balance. And I totally get it. At least I think I do. They think maybe I go too hard and I don't have enough time for rest, or I don't have enough time to wind down, or enough time to myself. And I really do appreciate those thoughts, and I really do appreciate those concerns when those people tell me these things and they say, I am concerned about you and I wish, you could find a great balance. Here's the thing though, I want a great balance, but it's not the kind of balance that most people go after. When people talk to me about this subject, they think that I should work hard, and then I should play hard, and I should work hard, and I should play hard, and I should have a nice balance throughout my day, throughout my week, throughout my month, and my year, where I'm balancing work with relaxation. And I think that method makes a lot of sense, and I think it's a method that most of the world employs, and I think that's great. It's not for me though. That method to me, I kind of compare to a staircase. So at the bottom of the staircase, that's where you kind of start your life, your work life. You go up one step, and then that's kind of your work, and then you kind of go forward. That's the balance. And then you go up, forward, and that's what creates the staircase itself. It's the constant motion of going up, forward, up, forward. That's the stair, work, play, work, play. That method is great because you start here and you eventually get there. And the end for most people is what we call retirement. I don't even know if I believe in retirement or whatever that stands for. But you start here and you go to there and there's retirement. And then you're at the top. For me though, I don't want that balance. I don't want that constant little bit of work, a little bit of play, a little bit of work, a little bit of play. Let me show you. Let's pretend this is life. W equals work, P equals play. This is what most people's model looks like. A little bit of work, a little bit of play. Work, play, throughout their day, throughout their year, whatever it may be, it's this constant balance. Work for 6 months and then take your vacation days and have your weekend at the beach. Work for a little bit more and save up for that Europe trip and go for a week. And then back to work again and save up those sick days and maybe take a day off or two. See, I get it, and I get why this method exists, and I get why most people do this method. I mean, there are realities of the world. You gotta work, you gotta pay your bills, you've gotta send your kids to college. There are things that in a lot of ways are out of our control that we have to deal with, and that's why this balance schedule works for most people. I just can't subscribe to this. I know that cannot and will not make me happy. You've probably heard the statement, work like no one else now so you can live like no one else later. Yeah, it's a little campy, it's a little Facebook inspirational quote worthy, but I think it's totally true, and that's the side of balance that I identify with more closely. Here's what it looks like. Here's my life, and here's what I want it to look like. I'm gonna squish all of the work into one area so then I can squish all of the play into one area. This is my version of balance. You can see it's balance. I have work and I have play, but it's on a much larger scale. It's not on, off, on, off, on, off over and over again for 30 years. It's on for a long time and then off for a long time. And the play doesn't mean that I'm just gonna stop working and not pursue anything. It just means that I have the freedom to do whatever the heck I want. This freedom will only happen if I put this time in. So instead of saving up maybe $1,000 or $2,000 for that vacation, or saving up those sick days for that small amount of time, I'm using all of this time. I'm gonna squish it all together and save up for this time. And it doesn't mean I'm just like saving up time or saving up money. It just means that I'm getting this out of the way. The pressure, the all-nighters, everything that I have to do to build a multi-million-dollar business or something that can sustain for years to come, that can provide for people. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna do that in the next 5 years, and then I'm gonna be done with it because it's gonna be self-running, it's gonna be self-sustaining. Then I can do whatever the heck I want for however long I want because I've put in the proper amount of work. Work, play. You squish them all together and you get the work done now so you can live like no one else later. I don't want a traditional balance in my life. I don't feel like I need to like take that major break from working because it's going to soothe my soul. What's going to soothe my soul is completing my goals and following my passions. That's what drives me. I don't need that break. I don't need that time off. Like that doesn't really exist for me. That doesn't make me happy. So instead of taking the stair approach where you go up and over, so you're actively pursuing two destinations at once, up and over, I want to take the elevator approach. All I'm focused on right now is getting up. When you get in the elevator, you press the floor you want to go to, and it goes straight up. It doesn't go sideways, it doesn't go diagonals, it goes straight up to your destination. I want to go straight up, and then I can go over. Then I can find my play. Then I can do whatever the heck I want when I want. It's not about balance right now. It's about balance on a life scale. So whether or not this matters to you or clears anything up for you, this clears something up for me, being able to vocalize this and just kind of get this out there. This is my goal. I have no desire to follow the traditional path.